morning, everyone. You probably hear the mourning dove, mourning as in grieving. He sits, or she sits up on the roof line most mornings, just cooing or mourning. And they make such a beautiful sound. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Anyways, I'm outside on the patio. I moved my chairs. You probably see that when I did that porch decor. Very simple, of course, but I made that sign out in the back there, and the lantern on the floor here with DIY Dollar Tree DIY material. And I just moved the chairs over here so I could film. I was getting a little bit better lighting to share with you guys the items, so we'll get right into the haul. So I did 2 shop with me's and I posted them kind of back to back on the channel, and I didn't do a haul in between. So this is going back to the Dollar Tree tour, the black and white plate display with no music. So in case you want to refer, I will put the link up above or down below as well for you to view if you want to see the tour of that store. I know some of you really enjoy going for a walk with me because then you get to see more of the things that I don't buy. I don't typically buy everything that's there, so I have my haul here waiting for me to share with you, so I'll get right into it. I'm gonna put my coffee down. My table's all the way back here. I hope that the audio is coming through because it's quite windy, so I hope that the audio is not all messed up, but let's get started. So a couple weeks ago, well actually maybe like 4 weeks ago, I shared with you that I had bought some beautiful white and blue printed plates, and I'm afraid that they're not even available in the US. They might just be a Canadian find, but they were a print that matches this tea towel. So I purchased the tea towel in hopes to do a DIY for my craft room, because actually I bought another set just in case I wanted to do something different, and they are selling rather quickly. So I purchased actually one of these, and it's already sitting, one of these is already in my craft room, and I just bought another and complete set exactly identical because just in case I wanted to do something. So there's this white charger plate, and it has, you guys called it something, I forget because I shared this with you guys before. And so it has like these little bevels, and then here's the large plate. So isn't it beautiful? Just love it. It's so and the blue and white prints are so in this year. If you go into Michael's, they just started coming out with their new fall stuff, but then there are other like neutral home decor, and it's all these blue and white prints. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. And they're very like washed out with a little bit of that creamish yellow happening in them. They are absolutely stunning. So you see here the prints are, I mean, this blue is a little bit brighter of course, but they do match. They're supposed to be the matching prints. So there, I think there are the roses and the buds. So yeah, so there was that, and I'm gonna put that down on the floor so it doesn't blow. I had spotted this on probably a walkthrough even a month ago, and I was kind of complaining about the numbers and the letters and the words on here, and somebody suggested why not paint over it, and I thought, you know what, that's a fantastic idea. I think I'm just gonna paint it, or I may even apply a nice thin layer of fabric over it. So this one here is a 12 by 12 cork board. Going through some of the craft items, I was able to find this little ruler, and it's a little slider box. So, oh no, it's not a slider actually, it just lifts. So it has like a little split right there, as you probably can see that, and you can just pop that right off. And that's really super cute. I'm not sure what I'll make with it, but I thought even if I painted this or I flipped it over, no, I would paint the top or do something with it, maybe Mod Podge some paper on top, but it would definitely hold all my new little essential oils that I've been collecting now from the new company, that Simply Earth, that has sent me a beautiful box of essential oils, and I think I'm going to subscribe to them for future boxes. I think their price is just phenomenal. If you want to take a look, I'll link that as well in the description down below or up top to what I'm referring to. But I love essential oils. I typically purchase them at Sage, which is a Canadian company, or I go to the Body Shop. They have them as well, but I just think that this company here has 4 typically in a box. You can't really beat that. And then as I was walking through, I found another little wood plaque like this. Now they have larger ones as well, and I've done a cute little image transfer of a black and white picture onto a piece of wood, and I have another idea, so I thought I'd buy another one. And I got some of these little wood letters because I keep using them when I send out happy mail. So there's 26. I love them, even for pocket letters, and there are different styles of letters, so just keep your eyes peeled. And it is so windy out here. The camera's shaking. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, it's so windy. So I was just saying, I like using the reverse canvases. I'm going to try to go super quick, but the reason is because I've done so many things with these wood frames, but also you can take them apart and make other goodies with them. So I have some plans, and I'm not sure when I'm going to get to making those. And this is a 5x7, so I just bought another one because I think I have one in my craft room already. And if I don't, typically these are always available at the store. These are what sell really, really quickly. Along with that, I got a couple packages of Jot white glue. There's 2 bottles per pack, and they are 118 mils each. My daughter loves making slime, and I find that this is the better value for her, because when I buy the big giant bottle at Walmart, I think I pay $9.97, but I find like they'll pour out the bottle really quickly and too much glue comes out. I find they have way better control because the opening is quite wide on top. And I can't transfer one of the little tubey things, like these little squirters, onto the top of that because the bottle is so wide. So I find that she has way better control with these. And then when she's finished squeezing them, I typically put them upside down, and I get every little bit of glue left over from each bottle, and I transfer them into one, and I typically end up with another quarter or so of glue, because you know how kids are, they just kind of like flip it over, tip it back. So this glue goes way further when she's making slime than a big bottle from Walmart, so I really prefer to have those there. Some more crafty items. You could tell I probably was really in the crafting mood with this haul, but I got some floral moss that just looks like this, and I got a little bit of the Spanish moss. Now these were sold out completely everywhere at springtime, and now they're restocked again. However, you'll start to see them sell out pretty much at Christmas time. So if you need them, I recommend getting 1 or 2 packages now. Otherwise you will be stuck looking for them when it's like seasonal making craft time, because they do sell out really fast. So I purchased 3 of these paper towel holders, and I just have a DIY in mind for them, so I grabbed them. I haven't seen these in a while. I think they have some new ones that are like a plastic, but I haven't seen the metal ones, so I was happy to find these. I got some little paper straws. They have gold, this copper, and they have a silver as well. So if you love to make shaker wands or crafts that require even like a lengthwise, so you can hang paper embellishments off of them, this is a fantastic find, because what I was doing was just using regular paper straws and then wrapping them with my washi to transform them into a metallic. But you cannot beat this because it saves my washi and the work, and it doesn't unravel as easily because I'd have to glue it all down and make sure it was all good. I got a little medium thin t-shirt for my husband. He likes to wear like a really thin undershirt, and even Hanes, like if you go to Walmart to buy them, they're a little bit too thick, and he doesn't like it thick under his dress shirts. So I bought him this one, and the more washes that I get out of it, I find that it gets a little thinner, so it becomes a little more comfortable for him. I got some book rings just for some paper crafts as well, and I hope to share that very soon with you. I know that I haven't been putting a lot of paper crafts on, but that's something that I tend to do more of in the colder months, where I'm kind of in my craft room more. And now that the weather is so beautiful, I'm trying to be outdoors, trying to hang out with the kids outside, go to the park, do those kinds of things. So I haven't been in my craft room a heck of a lot, to be honest, the last couple of weeks. And I've been outdoors. I went for like a few walks through the park and the brook. I even filmed that for you guys. I hope you find them relaxing, especially. It's just kind of a nature walk. I filmed it going through, and hopefully if you are struggling to go to sleep, the sounds might be soothing to you. Like there's the brook sounds and the birds and stuff like that. So I love it. I love going into the forest and just walking and listening, and I had a lot of fun filming it. I had never done that before, and I thought, why not share it with you guys? I did it just personally because I wanted to really use my camera and do different type of videography, because when I'm filming these things, like I put them on tripods, or when I'm doing DIYs, my camera's on a tripod. So that was different because it's really hands-on. So I'm learning still how to move my camera through the forest, and that was a bit of a challenge, of course. So I like challenges, so it's been fun. I got this little Western play set. I thought Crafty Sure Cupcake I thought of you when I found this, and the thrifty grandma Sandy, because you guys make the little fairy gardens. How cute would this be in a little fairy garden? I mean, don't use the little soldier guys, poor guys, but there's like a little horse in here. I don't know if you can see that. And the little wagon. I thought it was adorable and would be perfect for a fairy garden. Also Tina Kazarian. I'll link you guys down below if you want to check out their channels. They make the most beautiful fairy gardens. I'm not a fairy garden maker, but I had another DIY in mind for it. And when I saw it, I thought of you guys, obviously, for the fairy garden. So I hope you guys are able to spot those at your store. Then I got another pack of these mermaid stickers. I cannot pass them up. They are just absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love. And I don't know if you've heard of the new Little Mermaid movie coming out. I am super excited. I'm a huge Little Mermaid fan. If you've been following my channel, you probably know my obsession with mermaids, and it comes from Ariel. I love all mermaids, so I'm super excited to see the new movie, and yeah, and I'm wondering if you guys are too. So there's the lead refills. I got these for my son. And then of course I got Little Mermaid. I'll flip them over because I actually don't like, I don't know why, but I don't like the little dots that they've engraved into the front. And I'm not a huge fan of like the way the face is designed here, but I'll just flip them over and probably paint them. How beautiful is the face like this? So I just don't like her little eyes and lip here. It just looks kind of, it looks off to me. So there's those. And then I got some natural wood slices. I do have a DIY in mind, so I had to pick up a couple more packages. These are also at your dollar store with more. If they're sold out at your local Dollar Tree here in Canada, pop into your dollar store with more. They have them for the exact same price. And I got another, well, not another, because I've had this for a very long time and it's painted, a candle holder, just a glass basic candle holder. You probably know what that will be used for. And then little suction cups. And there's 9 here, and I just like these for when I hang little wall art pieces, or I need to hang something on my tables or keep wires from moving around. I'll usually use a little suction cup or a command hook and then wrap my stuff around. Some little packages. I got a little Cliff Bar for me. I love this pumpkin, spiced pumpkin. I've been being good. I haven't been buying licorice like I normally would, or something that I should, like, trying to be a little bit more cautious of what I'm eating. I got a little bath bomb for my daughter, just the ball. And I got 2 more packages of these water balloons. And I love them. There's 100 in here. And they're really easy to fill, and the kids have had fun with them. They've kept them busy, so I thought I better buy some more before they're sold out. I'm afraid that they'll be gone very, very quickly. Oh, did I share with you? I think I had this sitting here. This is what happens. I typically bring out stuff in front of me, and then I pile the things that I'm sharing with you, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to share that, and that. Alphabet blocks. I bought another pack just because if you have seen some of the really cute DIYs on the channel, I have some things in mind for Christmas time, and these I have not been able to find as easily as I used to. I don't know what's going on, but I bought 1 more pack, and I got some clear glue as well for Scarlett, just in case she wants to make clear glue slime. These are just for the bar when we have company or upstairs. Cranberry cocktail and fruit and uppers. These are great because they fill a little container or a little, I guess, little bowl. And there's 100 grams in each, and I just find that they're great because if I go to Bulk Barn, you're kind of like bagging or putting it in your own container, but I find that these things need to be fresh. So I love that these are like best before, you know, there's usually best before February 26, 2020. And they just are fresh. Like, you open them up, they're just the right amount for when you have visitors over, and if you need to buy 2 packs, then you can refill. But the price is right and the quality is perfect. They're made by Planters, typically a really good brand, so I'm happy with that. A couple other things out of the glass. This one here is made by Libby, which is a great company. They are typically, these little round bowls are typically larger than the Dollar Tree Greenbrier ones, which you'll find, and I find the quality of Libby is a little bit better. Down in the makeup aisle, I grabbed another little cleansing face oil. I shared with you in a previous haul that I had bought like the whole collection, and I just decided that I would like another cleansing face oil for another bathroom, and so I I grabbed it. And then the Max Block I bought as well for another washroom, the aloe vera gel soothing gel. Has anyone tried it? Have you found it soothing? It is that time of year where it's kind of nice to have a little bit of aloe if you get a little bit too much sunburn on your we're pretty good with applying sunscreen, but if you get some on your shoulders or your arms, at least you have a little bit of a soothing gel. I got another one of these little super loopers because these are just too fun not to have around for someone. And then I got some of this white vinyl. It's a liner for your shelves, but of course I'll be using it for crafts. So I'm not sure if you'll see it, but it has like a really small fine detail. It almost looks like a linen print. And that's my haul for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful weekend. How is the weather your way? It is marvelous today. We had the most humid, hot weather for a few days. On Friday when I went to Dollar Tree, it was so hot, so humid. We reached about, I think, 95 Fahrenheit. We were over 40 here in Celsius. It was so hot, and I'm not complaining because I love the heat more than the cold, so I'm not complaining. I do prefer this heat over the cold, so I'm not complaining. Or either way, if you prefer the cold over the heat, it's fine. You're allowed to have whatever preference you want. However, it was so hot, and today is just absolutely beautiful out here. Like, the wind is blowing, it's sunny, the sky is blue, and I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my coffee because it's probably frozen now. And I wish you a wonderful Sunday. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I do post hauls. I post shop with me's, DIYs, sometimes mostly Dollar Tree, sometimes non-Dollar Tree, but I've been really trying to provide on Saturdays a little bit of a different video. I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been following me. I have been trying to put some more of like a relaxing type of video on Saturday. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I label them ASMR because a lot of you guys express that they are ASMR. It's not like I've searched ASMR on YouTube. My videos are not your typical ASMR per se. They're not traditional ASMR. I would consider myself very unintentional ASMR, if that makes sense. What happens with ASMR is I think you get a feel, well, after watching some, I do too, there's a feeling that you experience as like tingles like on your neck or on your head. Certain people do like role plays, and some people do like intentional tapping and crinkling, and I have provided a couple of those in Dollar Tree, very exaggerated, because I typically touch everything at the store. And the reason is I bring things closer to the camera to show you or what I'm talking about, so you're not like looking at the wall of things and I'm like, oh, and look at that wood, and you're like, what, where's she looking at? And so I bring it up to the camera, and that's the reason why I touch a lot more than I typically do. I'm a toucher anyways. I'm a feeler, I'm a toucher, but when I'm filming for you guys, I obviously will grab way more than I would on my own. But a lot of you guys have enjoyed the crinkle sounds from the plastic bags in those Dollar Tree hauls, or sometimes the tapping my nails naturally do when I touch glass. So I've provided some of those. I've also done some unintentional, I would consider ASMR page flipping, like when I was doing my grocery shopping list. I go through the flyers, so I was making my list and I filmed that, and some of you guys may have appreciated it. I've done some more purposeful ones with like stickers, and there was the sounds of the stickers, but the nature ones, I'm gonna say they're really not, they're more a relaxing, like you can go for a walk through the forest and come across a brook and you hear the sounds of the water on the stone, on the rocks and stuff. So it's kind of like that. I have been including some music, very light music in the background. Some of you are enjoying that. Some of you absolutely despise it. I mean, you can't make everyone happy. I like the sound of some of the music, but I have been playing with that. I've been putting music in some of my shop with me's, and then I've been removing it so that you guys, some of you love one way or the other. At least there's a little bit for both. And I don't mind either way. Like, I like listening to shop with me's without music, and I like them with music. So as long as like somebody is not screaming at me while they're shopping, I'm good with those videos. So I hope you guys enjoy them, and I'm trying to accommodate what I hear, your feedback. If you give me feedback that you love music, I will try to put more music, but a lot of you guys were giving me feedback that you didn't like the music, so I removed it. Then all of a sudden I had comments saying, oh, I missed your music. So anyways, I'm going on a rant here about the channel, but that's what's happening and what's been happening lately. If you guys have noticed a little bit of changes, it's just me trying to accommodate the requests and the feedback that I'm getting from you. The channel is growing a little bit more, and I'm so thankful for that, but with that come more criticisms and positive feedback and negative feedback, and that's just the way it goes on YouTube, right? You cannot make everyone happy, or in life in general. So I do understand that, and I try to stick to what I really want to provide for you, and what brings me joy and what brings me inspiration to creating, because I do this because I love to do it. So when I'm inspired to do something and put it together, no matter if it's, you know, shopping with music or shopping without music, it's because it's coming from me and how I would love to do it and how I'd love to present it to you. But I do understand that some things that I do put out are well received and some are not, and I respect that. And with the ASMR videos, I just want to say thank you so very much to those who love them and appreciate them, and I hope you enjoy them. And for those who don't understand them and don't want to watch them, that's okay too. I mean, I get it. YouTube has everything for everyone, so we just find what clicks with us. But that is typically what I would love to continue providing for you on Saturdays, as some sort of a relaxation video, in the sense of, I would call it ASMR, but really it's more like just kind of hang out with me and hear some sounds and just kind of relax. Could be a walk in the snow in the wintertime. Maybe I'll do that for you guys. I typically used to film a lot of B-roll at the beginning of my videos, and I think a lot of you appreciated that. And then some people were just like complaining, well, we'll get straight to the point. So I cut those B-rolls out. What I'm referring to is like the introductions where I was like at the river, and I would film like a little bit of the river, or I'd film a little bit of the snow falling. And I think I might reintroduce those back to my videos, because those inspire me and they bring a little bit of a break from, yes, I love Dollar Tree and shopping, and I just find that I'm trying not to buy as many unnecessary things in my life and trying to declutter my life. So I find that a balance of like having nature in your life actually brings peace indoors, in the sense that you're like, I don't need that. Like, I love going to Dollar Tree and finding great deals, and especially with craft supplies, but some things I'm starting to think, no, you don't need that thing, you don't need that plastic. Do with what you have at home. Use what you have at home before continuing to consume things and bring more things into the house. But I mean, I do have kids, and I realize that that's a part of this stage where you're kind of buying things to provide them with entertainment as well. Some things that will disappear eventually from my life. They're going to grow up. My son is 11 going on 12. I realize he's already at that stage where toys and things are no longer really important to him. Whereas my daughter, she still loves to play. She still likes to make, you know, her arts and crafts, in the sense of like slime and coloring and all those things. So we all go through little milestones and changes in our life, but I think I am going through a little bit. It's been two years that I've been posting to the channel. I'm just starting to see that I have some changes taking place, and I hope you guys adapt with me and love continuing this journey with me, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I want to say thank you for listening to me rant at the end of this haul. And until next time, everyone, I really do hope you have a lovely Sunday. Bye for now.